Long ago, the strength of Grenadians was in their arms as they worked the lands to get food for the table. Nowadays, most Grenadians' plate is packed with lots of starch and meat, little or no vegetables, plenty fried foods, and they wash that down with something sweet while sitting in front of screen. Hard work and exercise seem to be out of style, and lifestyle diseases are becoming the fashion of the day and claiming many lives. Let's make a change to live longer. Let us grow and enjoy a variety of natural and safe, fresh vegetables and fruits every day. Use our local fresh seasoning and spices to make our traditional dishes healthier and avoid highly processed foods, snacks, and drinks. Drink more water every day to help your body function better. Get moving every day and trade some screen time to share and enjoy healthy family meals. Choose healthy foods and healthy lifestyle. Follow the healthy choices for healthy living guidelines for Grenadians.
Introducing the Spice Isle Jewelry Grand Christmas Sale. Get up to 40% off on our stunning collection of silver and gold jewelry above $115. Visit us to see our fine selection of necklaces, earrings, rings, and our unique handmade pieces. Repair service second to none. Best value for scrap gold. At Spice Isle Jewelry, there's jewelry for everyone, so shop and save today. Treat yourself or someone you love this Christmas with something special from Spice Isle Jewelry. Serving you since 1986. Located on Grenville Street, St. George's. Call 440-3155 or 415-3155 and shop number 19, Spiceland Mall, Grandans. Call 440-6648 or 537-7801. Sale ends December 31st.
Grenada's newest political sensation, Dickon Mitchell, will be officially introduced to the diaspora virtually on December the 5th. Don't miss this special event to hear Dickon Mitchell's plans for involving all Grenadians overseas in the development of our country. Your ideas and suggestions for a better Grenada will also be welcomed in a question and answer session. It's Sunday, December the 5th, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. New York time, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Grenada time. It'll be streaming live on NDC Facebook page, Zoom, and other social media platforms. You'll also get a chance to donate to help Dickon Mitchell do the groundwork towards building a better Grenada. This event is organized by the New York chapter of the National Democratic Congress and Grenadians for Dickon Mitchell in the Diaspora. Don't you dare miss it!
Grenada.
Count me, because we all count.
Count all of us. Nothing about us without us.
Count me.
Count me. We all count too.
Count me.
Count me. We all count too.
Count me. We are people too.
Count all of us. Nothing about us without us. Because we all count for the coming census.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
Alrighty, and we say welcome, welcome, welcome one and all to another Mikey Live program. My name is Mikey Hutchinson, and of course it's Friday. We try to not keep it too long on Fridays, at 10-15 minutes, you know. We try to keep it snappy. We know that there are so many things that you like to do on your weekend after such a long week, a long and productive week. Fridays are usually the days that we kick back, you know, chill out and things like that. So we don't want to come in the way of that. We don't want to be that guy. Latest COVID-19 statistics shows that two new individuals tested positive for COVID. We're going to talk about that. 15-year-old table tennis player Cedric Marquez doing well, despite the death of his father that happened about 2 or so weeks ago. Pure Grenada Cup back in 2022. We're talking about live football action at the National Stadium and the Senate to debate Grenada 2022 budget from December 13. And the U.S. is to require all inbound foreign air passengers to get COVID tests the day before. So we have all of that to tell you about and more when we return from our break. Remember that the headlines was brought to you through the kind compliments of Coach Grenada Limited, Digicel Nawasa, the Housing Authority of Grenada, Real Value IGA Supermarket, all right, and superb distributors. We want to say thank you to all of our sponsors for making it happen. We're taking that break and we'll be back shortly. Someone sharing tonight's program will receive some free credit compliments Digicel, and that person could be you. So go ahead and share the business.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess and Klein and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Gifts of love with dread, bringing love for you this year. Communion showing that we care, with gifts of love with dread.
We're bringing you gifts of love with cheer at the communal. This Christmas, we are your Santa. It's all about sharing the warmth of this season with those you love. Get in on this special loan, taking advantage of great interest rates with no principal payments until January 2022. Share the gift of love. Make it a merrier Christmas with the communal. Exciting prizes for members throughout the promotion. For we are your Santa this Christmas. Offer ends January 31st, 2022. Lending terms and conditions apply.
Communion showing that we care, with gifts of love with joy.
Rich, smooth, delicious, and packed with vitamins that could only be one thing. It's Rika Almond Beverage. Great on its own or a lovely addition to smoothies. So call superb distributors on 435-2948 or visit us at Tempe St. George's today. Remember, Rika is life and life is Rika.
The Housing Authority offers products that people can choose from, products that people can access, and I think anyone looking to build, just call the Housing Authority of Grenada. The service was superb. Every step of the way, they collaborated with the owner, they collaborated with the builder. The builder himself was really good. For what I've seen them do, I have to say that from buildings they have done in the past to where they are now, they have come up to speed with modern trends, modern designs, and I think I will advise anybody to choose the Housing Authority of Grenada.
we enjoy the luxury of a quality water supply. But it can come to this. Have adequate storage.
All right, it's important. We are now in the dry season, as weird as it sounds. And so, yeah, you have to have adequate storage. All right, guys. Okay, so let's get into what's making the news for tonight. Last night late, we told you about this. But for those of you who missed it, the Ministry of Health, they came out with a COVID-19 dashboard. And it showed that there were 2 new positive cases of COVID-19. All right. And so the regular daily report shows that this was identified out of 114 tests that were conducted. This brings to 75 the number of active cases on the island, and the cumulative confirmed cases now stands at 5,900, of which there has been 5,625 recoveries. All right, 1 new recovery and still no new deaths. 1 of the 3 persons who were hospitalized have been discharged, and the number of persons now being hospitalized stands at 2. All right, the number of persons receiving the second dose of the vaccine has moved to 34,736. That's up from 34,682. The partially vaccinated stands at 5,954. All right, and so that has to do with COVID. Okay, now the next thing that we have to tell you about is the whole issue of the vehicle that was missing yesterday. All right, we told you that there was a vehicle that was missing yesterday. Well, I am happy to report to you today that the vehicle was found. You see, once you put it on Mikey Live, the vehicle was missing for days. Days. We put the vehicle on Mikey Live, boom. Well, I shouldn't say boom, because the vehicle did come back. The vehicle did come back with some damages and so on, right? But at least it's no longer out there. The owner now has it, all right? And the owner said they'd like to thank you for your interest in helping them retrieve the vehicle, all right? This man called me the other day, another person say he lose $6,000 in it. $6,000 in a bag, you know, so that too. Said they found the person who took the money, well, who got it. All right, and then the person only had, the person took some and maybe spent it, the money got and pay out the bill and thing, and then they only had some, so they ended up making a little lockup in the sale and thing, you know, because they had to give up. Do you know that the law speaks to that? Stealing by way of finding? Like, what the hell, right? So if you found something and you took it, that's stealing. It is taking something that does not belong to you. So yes, so if you were to find something and instead of reporting it to the police or to somebody who you suspect owns it, and you keep it to yourself, that's stealing. You could get yourself a lockup for that, even if you find it on the side of the road. And yeah, again, it's a good lockup and thing now. Good lockup, courthouse and thing, and yes, you worship and yes, you honor kind of business, and short and pants inside pants and thing vibes. I ain't kidding, I'm telling you. So that person found the money and then they took some of it, and they later found out who got the money, and yeah, person get locked up, telling all about it. Okay, so the next thing that we have to tell you about this youth man, what makes it so interesting is this guy's father. Oh, shoot, good, what's showing all of that? Jesus. This guy's father just died like 2 or so weeks ago, all right? And he's a young man, and he's out there now doing his best as it relates to tennis. How he does it, I don't know, because you know, if you lose your father, it's hard to concentrate on that kind of business. You know what I mean? That's him and his father back in the day. Yeah, yeah. So he's a junior table tennis champion, Cedric Marquez. He's applauded for his performance in the qualifying round, making his international debut competing at the inaugural Junior Pan American Games in Colombia. You understand? Now, the Grenada Table Tennis Association, the GTAA, says that though having his world turned upside down with the passing of his dad, Dave Marquez, only weeks before his travel, the student of the St. Rose Modern Secondary School in Guelph St. John, showed great courage during his qualifying round of competition. You understand? 15-year-old Cedric Marquez played Colombia's Santiago Montes Solarte, but was beaten in 4 straight sets. You understand? But they say he's doing well. You understand? He's doing really well. Representing his country, representing his family, and so on. And they say that they wanted to wish him all the best for his future and, you know, for all the other games that will matter to him. You understand? And tournaments that will matter to him. The toughest time in his life, having to play tennis. You understand? The president of the GTAA, Dr. Alistair Antoine, said Marquez saw some of the best players in the Pan American region in the action, which should serve as a great learning experience for his future development. And they say that they wanted to encourage him to work passionately to improve his game. You understand? So, partner, yeah, and you make a Mikey live too. Yeah, people are making Mikey live, you know that. So, yeah, understand? You're on the right track. And while we were in sports, it was announced that the Pure Grenada Cup, that's a football tournament, will be back in 2022. The 4th annual Pure Grenada Cup will run from March 19 to April the 2nd. You understand? So stay tuned for that. That's when all the clubs and so on compete against each other. You understand? Mega Force Promotion, they are spearheading that. I know they collaborate with the Grenada Football Association to do that too, you know what I mean? So that's what's going down. It's been a while since we've had that level of football in Grenada, but based on the current vaccination numbers and trajectory, and also COVID-19 infections, they believe that at that time, we will be in a position to be able to host these football tournaments. Being that as it may, they're inviting you to stay tuned for at least more details on this. Worst case scenario, it will be done virtually. Worst case scenario, but there's a hope that that would not be the case and that you'll be able to come into the areas where those games are being played to look at good community and national football competition. December 13 is the tentative date set when lawmakers in the upper parliamentary chamber, namely the Senate, will begin debate of the 2022 Grenada budget. The package was presented by the Finance Minister Gregory Bowen on November 26, which set the tone for the country's economic recovery in view of the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. All right, so earlier we can look forward to seeing and debate. And I find out doesn't participate enough. How can 100 people and thing on the live and thing for national things like this? I think that we should show a little more interest. Yeah, some people, because they don't like NMP, they don't watch any budget, or because they don't like NDC, they don't watch nothing NDC saying. But then, how do you put yourself in a position to analyze what's happening and to be able to contribute in any way, shape, or form? If you scoff at an opposing side, people, yeah, some people who are NDC, they don't watch any budget. They don't watch nothing. They're not informing themselves in no way, shape, or form with what the government is doing. And you have people who are NMP supporters, they don't care who and what. Once they're on the other side, they don't care. They don't want to hear. They don't want to see. Well, how?
And all here. And when a topic is being debated out in the public, you know how they inform themselves of what's going on? They go and listen to this person or that person, what this person or that person say, and that's what they're repeating. In fact, American never used to say repeating. So they don't hear, they don't put in themselves in a position where they can hear for themselves. They're going to sit down and waste time and listen to what Joe Public and John Public and Jane Public say, and they're going to repeat it in that. And something stupid, making some stupid, flimsy argument, both sides. Jesus, in fact, John Noah. And they're brave, they call in the radio and thing, you know. They call in radio. They call in radio and listen to somebody and they call it all of them. They know what time every talk show is happening and they call it all. Not based on something they hear, but based on something somebody hear that they happen to hear too. John Noah. Anyway, lately that talk. I don't know how we got there.
300, whatever.
You understand? So, Olia, we must rise above that kind of pettiness and put ourselves in a position to know, to hear it from the horse's mouth, so that we can make a meaningful contribution, so that when we debate, we come from a place of knowing. And we could speak confidently of the things we say because we hear it with our own ears. Not for somebody to interpret it or to put a spin on it and then you're going to repeat it that. Anyway, I ain't coming for what today is Friday. We ain't talking about no heavy thing on a Friday. That going to like a hot beer. You understand? We don't talking about nothing like that again. I change my mind. Yeah, so I need that going on like a hot beer. Well, what I want to hear, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, that going on like a hot beer. So they're going to have the debate from the 13th. So all I'll go and listen, so you could know what you could take and what you can't. You understand? So you could know what to criticize and what to praise, if there is anything to criticize or praise. You understand? We're moving. So only the next thing we have to tell you, hear that piece. US President Joe Biden has said that any inbound travelers to the United States will now need to take a COVID-19 test within 1 day of departure, regardless of vaccination status or nationality. You understand? In a tweet on Thursday, Biden said, "I'm announcing today that all inbound travelers must test within 1 day of departure, regardless of vaccination status or nationality. This tightened timeline provides a added degree of protection as scientists continue to study the Omicron variant." The announcement comes days after the United States banned travelers from several African countries where the variant was first detected. Since then, the variant has been detected in several European countries. The United States recorded its first case yesterday, or day before, I think. The U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the CDC, issued a level 4 travel health notice for Trinidad and Tobago on Tuesday, indicating a very high level of COVID-19 in the country. It advised U.S. citizens to not travel to TNT or to ensure they are fully vaccinated if they must travel there. It said even fully vaccinated travelers were at risk of getting and spreading COVID-19 variants due to the high levels in that particular country. I don't know what to say. One of these days, because what I'm saying is, the United States does pick up all kind of thing.
They just be the host and the hub for all kind of things. But yet they had the audacity to put out travel advisory against these small islands. I tell you now, all you have to put all the, you see, sometimes I feel like I could go under the leadership of Mia Motley. Yeah. Mia, there's space over there. You know why? She has balls more than some of us who's supposed to have the balls. You understand? I have confidence in her leadership, not only as a country leader in there, but as a regional leader. Put me in charge. You understand? And me, I say, you know what? As a Caribbean, we recognize that what's been happening with these bigger countries, you know, they assert their power more often than they should, you know. And so we as a region of small islands think that we should speak in one voice and react decisively against countries who treat us in those manners. Effective January 1st, 2022, again, we will reciprocate any unfriendly measures any of these countries take against our member states. Any of those measures we deem unnecessary, unfounded, we will react. You understand? Yeah. Gone are the days when we see ourselves as second class to any other country. You know, see, listen, anything that these people in this country have that are good, we have it better. But yet, we running like Kirani, long distance like we can't tired. Up our road. Them people running so, but we running in the opposite direction. I never see that yet. Psyche. Our minds. We still have a certain mentality. Even here, listen, I don't get sick. I just get sick when I see how we just kiss up to people who fly on plane and they come here and you know, you have this one picture here, there, everywhere. I don't know what is our obsession with that one. We're giving more than we could get. You understand? And when they give something small, we still give them more than they deserve. Because they give us something small, a portion of all that we have given them. Our obsession with people who fly on plane. In Grenada here, acting like never see come see. Somebody have a little extra on the end of the name and it's mass. You understand? All man and their brother like bandwagon running behind, you know. One holding the suitcase, the other one want to hold it. You know, you understand? I don't supposed to be talking about them thing tonight. You understand? It disgusts me, to say the least, to see how our authorities behave like little children. Like little children. When somebody fly on a plane and come here. You understand? I'm telling all you, degrading the country, making us look small and, you know what I mean? We have all kind of talent and all kind of people with value in the place. And we see them like nobody. But somebody have a little thing on the side of the name, go and look it up, you can't even find it. They come here, play smash up. You understand? King and queen treatment. Outriders, all kind of thing. Holding mashing up traffic. All kind of stupidness. I don't want to talk about it on a Friday. I don't want to talk about it on a Friday. The talk don't know. I want to talk about it on a weekday because I know some people have to hear what I had to say about that. Are they waiting for them? Anyway, let leader talk. Della, enter the seat. Della, don't lie. Enter the seat. You understand? You go see one of our own local stars pass. You know, and you wonder if they are COVID because you know, it's like a bomb drop around them. Nobody there. You understand? But somebody come with some kind of funny name that we can't pronounce, place mash up. If you see treatment, it degrades our country. Make us look small. I tell you, it reminds me when we were little children. When we were little children and a soca artist or somebody with a little name come. You understand? I could excuse that. Kindergarten behavior. But people with certain status, with authority in the country behaving so. I don't know what is our obsession with this kind of nonsense. Put me in power for a day, cleaning up all of that. Nonsense. Oh, God. Yeah, so all don't mind me because I have to talk back about it. I have to talk about it on a normal day, not on a Friday. Because I want them to hear. Yeah, that's what I want them to hear what I say. You know, Independence Street, all the Independence Street. And then people come, everybody run under the class. You know, stampede. Free food. Yeah, I mean, we could excuse that in kindergarten. You know what I mean? Because children, you understand? What big people, what your name is again? I'm seeing Grenada far too. Running over one another like. Oh, God. I never hear that yet. And ask them what they bring into the table. Yeah, we're giving everything we have, and we get a little bit, and we say, "Oh God, thank you for giving us." Oh God, I'm done. Mikey behave. Today is Friday. Ollie, let me leave that piece alone. So what we was talking about Joe Biden and them? Yeah. So, anyway, going back to the story. Yeah. So they were speaking. So they had a restriction against the advisory against. Trinidad, you know, because they say the numbers too high and blah 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 blah. So, let me that dog. I'm watching all the comments. Never see come see. Yeah, I think. And gain all kind of big treatment and all kind of thing like that. If boys come, boys, you have to sit down in some kind of corner. You know what I mean? If it's one of we little artists and them, you know. They had to go and beg ride. Yeah, to come to the event. And I can shoot beanies. Who? What does all go vex with me? Because watch now. When you hear siren, wee. It's not no man from no funny place that we name that we can't pronounce. No, when I get there, record me. When I get there, when I get there, when you hear siren, wee, and you see outriders, Boise, Andre Fletcher, you understand? And then fellas. I ain't saying that we wouldn't treat our dignitaries and people of certain status in the way, you know, like reciprocate based on how they treat us. Yeah, so I'm not saying that we would not do that. So don't get me wrong. We could have good relationship. In fact, it could be reciprocated. What we get is what we give. You understand? What we get is what we give. You understand? But our people first. Dance a yard. You understand? Our people first. Let us be known for the people down in the little island that respect their people so much. You see, like the kind of loyalty what people have to each other? That's what I'm talking about. You understand? See the kind of respect that some villages have for each other around here? That's what I'm talking about. You understand? So I'm going to take a break and I'm coming back. We got thirsty. Talk too much. You know what I mean? I'll be even like some of them. You know what I mean? So I'll take the break and then I'll come back. So if we get the COVID statistics and so on before, we'll just come back and give you anything. You know what I mean? But we have the national report for you. And yes, we will also have the weather. All right, so all stay tuned. Don't go nowhere now. The people on YouTube, I see all of day too. Blessings, are coming.
Grenada.
Count me, because we all count.
Count all of us. Nothing about us without us.
Count me.
Count me. We all count too.
Count me.
Count me. We all count too.
Count me. We are people too.
Count all of us. Nothing about us without us, because we all count for the coming census.
To improve the life of the people, we need information.
Boss Care is an innovative daycare center that opened its doors when the country reopened after the lockdown in 2020. Our center provides a nurturing, fun, and safe environment for children to socialize, learn, and grow. We provide care the way you do. Our commitment to the parents using our service and the community is to provide care with a difference. And this is reflected in our flexible opening hours, creative learning programs to engage every child, and the benefits you receive when choosing Boss Care. This amazing center is a fully gated compound with lots of yard space to play and explore. We are minutes away from the Progress Park and a few seconds from the lovely beaches right here in Simone St. Andrew. At Boss Care, we cater for children 3 months to 8 years by offering full care time and aftercare services. Our opening hours are from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Mondays to Fridays. We open on Saturdays and holidays upon request. We offer day and night care, transportation services to drop home at nights and pick up from school in the afternoons, special discount packages to suit every parent's budget, and a team of professional staff that has years of experience working with children. So, what are you waiting for? Check us out on Facebook at Boss Care to see all the fun activities we do and get to learn more about us. Give us a call today at 534-1189 or 459-5632, or send us a message on Facebook or WhatsApp at 534-1189. Boss Care. Experience care with a difference.
Can't wait to see you. Bye. Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess, and Klein, and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
We're bringing you gifts of love with cheer at the communal. This Christmas, we are your Santa. It's all about sharing the warmth of this season with those you love. Get in on this special loan, taking advantage of great interest rates with no principal payments until January 2022. Share the gift of love. Make it a merrier Christmas with the communal. Exciting prizes for members throughout the promotion. For we are your Santa this Christmas. Offer ends January 31st, 2022. Lending terms and conditions apply.
Communion showing that we care. With gifts of love with joy.
Rich, smooth, delicious, and packed with vitamins that could only be one thing. It's Rika Almond Beverage. Great on its own or a lovely addition to smoothies. So call Superb Distributors on 435-2948 or visit us at Tempe St. George's today. Remember, Rika is life and life is Rika.
The Housing Authority offers products that people can choose from, products that people can access, and I think anyone looking to build, just call the Housing Authority of Grenada. The service was superb. Every step of the way, they collaborated with the owner, they collaborated with the builder. The builder himself was really good. For what I've seen them do, I have to say that from buildings they have done in the past to where they are now, they have come up to speed with modern trends, modern designs, and I think I will advise anybody to choose the Housing Authority of Grenada.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
You want a hand sanitizer to do 3 things: kill germs, be gentle, and to go where you go. You can get all of that in our hand sanitizer. Hard on germs, gentle on hands, affordable. Remember, hand sanitizers contain alcohol. Keep away from heat and flames and avoid contact with eyes. Available at retailers island-wide.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
We enjoy the luxury of a quality water supply. But it can come to this. Have adequate storage.
Welcome to Yogo. Most of you know us for our food delivery service and our food pass for free delivery from restaurants. But did you know you can also use us for grocery deliveries too? We've just added another 5,000 plus new items to Yogo's supermarket. And stay updated as we add more products and vendors. Yogo Services is our convenient skip the line offering. Let us pay your electric, water, and other utility bills for you. With us, you will be able to buy tickets, pay your rent, schedule bookings, and other services. Need a ride to get somewhere? Give Yogo Lyft a try. Select your pickup location and destination location and wait for our driver to collect you. Never have to worry about how you're gonna get to a place again. Please see website or app for our service locations. And sign up now.
Ministry of Health working with US-based hospitals to provide psychological support for healthcare workers. We'll have details to this story and more in the National Report. Welcome back. With the details to the news for Friday, December 3rd, 2021, I am Sherry Ann Noel. Health and Social Security Minister Honorable Nicholas Steele says the Ministry of Health will partner with professionals at Northwell Hospital in the United States to provide social and psychological support for the country's healthcare workers. Health professionals have been commended for their months of sacrifice and service during the COVID pandemic. However, amidst all the praises, the ministry recognizes the toll the pandemic has taken on them and is working to organize a consultation on post-traumatic stress. While giving his support to the government's billion-dollar budget this week, Minister Steele said although Grenada's COVID-19 situation is improving, more needs to be done to ensure that it remains on that track.
We recently had a visit that I arranged, of Dr. Ferron, a consultant, to come in and give an assessment on the ground. And I'm working with Northwell Hospital, one of the largest in the US, for them to work with us to bolster our social, psychological support consultation, looking at post-traumatic stress within our healthcare, for our healthcare workers. And how do I know, Mr. Speaker, that my medical team, frontline, have been under tremendous pressure? Because I've been there, Mr. Speaker, with them in some of our darkest moments.
Minister Steele said the ministry will expand and strengthen the nursing program, which includes increasing training for nurses. Currently, 26 nurses are trained annually.
And I look forward to us pushing that forward now into accident and emergency training, oncology training, and nephrology training for our nurses, as well as community. But it starts with us making sure that we bring in nursing assistants and that we have the continued success and cooperation with the SGO program, strengthening it wherever we see weaknesses in it, because it's ever evolving. And I look forward to us, right now we do 26 plus nurses per year, training, coming out with a bachelor's degree in nursing. I look forward to us increasing those numbers consistently. Because there is a need, and we have always recognized. But does that need come at the expense of all of the others who need to be educated, who need the assistance, or is there a way that we can share that and move forward?
Moving along, Minister with responsibility for youth development, Honorable Keith Lewis, says the budgetary allocation of $37.4 million will significantly enhance and strengthen the delivery of the ministry's projects and programs. Minister Lewis says the division has received its fair share of the finances to improve the lives of thousands of young people.
This government continue to prioritize significant investment in youth development. And even in a pandemic period, our budgetary allocation remains an all-time high. $37.4 million allocated to continue our youth development work. We will therefore continue to strengthen the delivery of all our programs and projects, place great emphasis on youth entrepreneurship, e-business, and youth participation in the decision-making process. Mr. Speaker, this will bring us closer towards the improvement of sustainable livelihoods for our young men and women.
Since taking on the portfolio of Minister for Youth Development, Prime Minister Dr. the Right Honorable Keith Mitchell has highlighted administrative changes and plans for the nation's youth. On Wednesday, Dr. Mitchell said government has invested millions to educate, train, and give business startup opportunities to young people.
The creation of opportunities and the many programs, the flagship program of the ministry. The Youth Vibe initiative, Mr. Speaker. The Empower program, all these programs are meant to transition young people into opportunities, Mr. Speaker. The loans that are given for small business for young people, who was initiated years ago by the now Minister of Education, who was then Minister of Youth, where young people have owned some farms today and producing serious in agriculture. Opportunities in so many areas by the Ministry of Youth. The loans are available under conditions that the young people can accept. In some cases, we don't have to bring a lot of land, paper, and so on if you show your credibility and that you have letters of recommendation for a certain level of loans. The government intend to risk, and the minister has been doing an excellent job in those areas, Mr. Speaker.
Boasting of the high success of the new Imani program, Minister Lewis spoke of the priority of the program in transitioning trainees to permanent employment, along with providing scholarship opportunities and certification even in the face of the COVID pandemic.
During this year, a pandemic year, despite the challenges and delays of COVID-19, a total of 456 trainees were transitioned from the program into employment, Mr. Speaker, with another 400 scheduled to transition by year end into the first quarter of next year. Currently, Mr. Speaker, 153 Imani trainees are engaged under the scholarship component of the program. They are at colleges locally and regionally as well as internationally, universities locally, regionally, and internationally. At present, we have 26 at St. George's University and 55 at TAMCC. Plus, we have those who are engaged in universities in Beijing University of Technology in China, the Butler Community College in Kansas, and many other regional and international universities. Mr. Speaker, 51 trainees completed the educational journey this year with degrees in kinesiology, cytology, agronomy, information technology, and these are just of a few areas that our trainees have graduated with bachelor's degrees in, Mr. Speaker. Another important component of the program, Mr. Speaker, is our training and certification program. And the training unit for this year offered areas based on the 2020 labor market needs assessment, and a survey that was done by the Central Statistics Office, which played a pivotal role in the selection of our training areas. To date, Mr. Speaker, 292 trainees are undergoing direct skills training in the areas of printing and graphics, business administration, electrical maintenance, wall flow tiling, just to name a few.
Young entrepreneurs are now benefiting from the second COVID stimulus economic support package through the Youth Biz program. An allocation of $1,500,000 is accessible to 1,000 young business entrepreneurs for business support, training, material, and equipment to sustain their business. This is the National Report. The news will continue after the break.
Tantik! Tonga! Alright, big more say, moving out, let's move now. I took my best shot to keep Grenada moving. Driver, let's move.
A message from the Ministry of Health.
Welcome back. What was once a footpath in an area of Vincent's called Chamfleur in St. David is now being transferred into a 10-foot wide concrete roadway with slipper and box drains along with a retaining wall. On Friday, the GIS visited the project and spoke with the contractor, Peter Hazard, who gave an overview of the area and enlightened the team on the work that is being undertaken.
I was raised in this little place in the back there, and it was just a footpath. I am doing 465 feet of concrete road, 10 feet wide, 465 feet of slipper drain, 100 feet of box drain, and 70 feet of retaining wall, 12 feet high.
Residents are happy that work has actually started in light of the fact that the project has been on the books for some time.
It's a very good initiative of the government. It has been a project that is long overdue. However, I'm quite happy to see that they took the initiative to get on board and create such good project that can bring betterment in terms of the livelihood of the residents of this area.
The aspect of farming, before the road, it was quite difficult for me to transport my goods. Sometimes I have to transport like hundreds of pounds of produce by wheelbarrow or through the bush in a shortcut and thing. And that was like very difficult for me. Well, with the road now, the vehicle could come right in, right to my farm and pick up the stuff right there. So that will ease me up 100%.
I appreciate the road because years I'm living here, I turn big woman, I turn in old man. We never get the road. Day and night, we have to walk with the shoe in my hand. We fall, well I fall and my hips don't good because how I coming across there and I fall and I appreciate that. Whosoever do the road, who government so do the road, I appreciate that. So we will never fall again. And I appreciate my brother going in and out to help me because when my daughter's sick, we have to get men to raise her to bring her to get the vehicle. And I appreciate that. And I thank Mr. Finley very well.
You know, we're really grateful for what's going on right now. And Mr. Nimrod Hazard is doing a marvelous work. Even when the machines break down, he would even, have his men working, without the machines. I even saw him breaking a stone with a hammer, and I call him the human jackhammer, because, he's there and, he's seen to make sure that we get everything. And I want to say thank you so much, for everything. We really do appreciate it, and I so can't wait, to get a job ready from my camp. Although walking is good, but, it's going to be nice having a nice road in the back area,
Government has been creating much needed access in a number of communities throughout the state to make life more comfortable for residents in the affected areas. Hazard says the project should be completed by the end of January 2022. And finally in the news, Grenadians will benefit from the services of the World Pediatrics Project health professionals on Sunday from 8 a.m. at the General Hospital in the second such initiative in 1 month. Less than a month ago, WPP held a free diagnostic clinic for children living with scoliosis. This trip is part of the project's mission to assist children worldwide who are living with general orthopedic disorders including musculoskeletal trauma, spine diseases, sports injuries, degenerative diseases, among others. Sunday's clinic is open to all children and young adults up to 21 years. Local WPP representative Marva Primus Joseph told GIS 70 children are already registered for Sunday's general orthopedic clinic.
WPP returned to Grenada in less than 1 month to offer a general orthopedic clinic for children under 21. This occurred due to the high demand for the clinic that was held on the 11th and 12th November 2021. In that scoliosis clinic, WPP saw children who are deemed under the general orthopedic. As a result, they are going to Dominica to offer a general orthopedic clinic, but they decided that they will come to Grenada to do 1 day free clinic, which is the 5th of December 2021 for general orthopedics. This orthopedic clinic was facilitated with funding by Tawani Foundation through WPP and also the Ministry of Health, by extension the government of Grenada.
She reminded parents that they must walk with a recent x-ray and information pertaining to the child's height and weight.
A referral letter needs to be written to the WPP team. A recent x-ray, no older than 3 months old. And if the x-ray was taken in General Hospital, the WPP team will be able to access it. However, if the x-ray was taken elsewhere, the parents or parent need to walk with a copy of that x-ray so WPP will be able to view the x-ray. Additionally, they need to know the child's height and the child's weight. When doing those things, it makes the clinic go faster and we'll be able to see as much person as possible. So it's only for 1 day and we would love to have the children get the service that they need.
71 children were given diagnosis by the orthopedic surgeons in November when the team paid a 2-day visit. And with that story, we come to the end of the National Report for Friday, December 3rd, 2021. Now for a recap of the top story. Ministry of Health working with US-based hospital to provide psychological support for healthcare workers. On behalf of the entire news and production team, I am Sherry and Noel, thanking you for viewing.
Thank you very much, Sherian. And so we did not receive the COVID-19 dashboard. So I guess what we'll do now is go straight into the weather. The weather is expected to be for tonight generally, partly cloudy first, with a few brief showers improving during the early morning. Tonight's minimum temperature 24.5 degrees Celsius. Winds east-northeasterly to easterly at 8 to 18 miles per hour. Seas moderate to slightly rough, waves 5 to 7 feet in northeasterly to easterly swells. A marine advisory is in effect. For Saturday, the weather is expected to be generally fair, becoming partly cloudy to occasionally cloudy, with few brief light to moderate morning and night time showers. Tomorrow's minimum temperature is expected to be about 25 degrees Celsius and max 31 degrees Celsius. Winds expected to be northeasterly to easterly at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Seas moderate to slightly rough, waves 5 to 7 feet in northeasterly to easterly swells. A marine advisory is going to be in effect for Saturday. And here's for Sunday. Weather is expected to be partly cloudy with a few brief light to moderate showers, becoming generally fair by midday. The maximum temperature for Sunday, 31 degrees Celsius, the minimum 25. Winds east-northeasterly to easterly at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Seas moderate to rough, waves 6 to 8 feet in northeasterly and easterly swells, and a marine advisory will be in effect for that day as well. Taking a look at Monday, the weather is expected to be generally fair and breezy, becoming partly cloudy at times with possible isolated morning and nighttime showers. The maximum temperature for Monday, 31 degrees Celsius, the minimum 25. Winds again northeasterly to easterly at 15 to 25 miles per hour. So we see that we're getting a little more windy with time. And the seas moderate to slightly rough, waves 5 to 7 feet in open waters, and again a marine advisory expected to be in effect for Monday. And family, that's a wrap. The folks who are currently on YouTube, we are saying hello to you. And those of you who are on Facebook, like Jennifer and Rose and Erlise and Della and Zaka, Mike and the whole family, hello to you guys. Blessings to you, and I'm hoping that you guys will have a wonderful weekend, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in one piece on Monday. All of you. All right, Orlando and Jane and Lintona and Mom, blessings to you guys. I'll see you guys next week. Okay, Mishi? Good to see you back again. Java and who else, boy? Brandon, Yvonne, Kieran, and Wendy Ann and Cassie. Boy, bless again, bless again. All right, Joseph and Celine, blessing to you, and those of you who are on YouTube. Yeah, we all who, like YouTube want to compete with all, you know. Yeah, quite a bit of people on YouTube. Glenora, Robin, Pam, Veronica. I tell all of you, it's Clovey. I tell you, them people on YouTube trying to compete with all you. Anyway, take care, Ali. All right, Jacqueline and Allah. Stay safe, everyone. Let's go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We all say, Ja! No. Take care again and remain safe, every one of you. See you on Monday. Take care.